The remarks attributed to John Podesta, who is Mrs. Clinton's chief of staff, are just extraordinarily patronizing and insulting to Catholics. What he would say is offensive. And if it had been said about the Jewish community, if it had been said about the Islamic community, within 10 minutes there would have been an apology.
Cardinal Timothy Dolan demanding an apology from the Clinton campaign to conservative Catholics after WikiLeaks reported emails from the Clinton campaign basically ridiculing evangelicals and conservative Catholics for, quote, systematic thought. This right before tonight's annual Al Smith Catholic Charity Dinner. As you can see here, the presidential candidates traditionally attend the event, sit right next to Cardinal Dolan. That's going to happen tonight. Catholic League President Bill Donahue with me now. What do you think? Awkward?
It is awkward, and the blame goes with Hillary Clinton. First of all, besides the bigoted comments, the anti-Catholic comments made by Jennifer Palmieri, the communications director, even worse was John Podesta, her campaign chairman, who says, I'm engaged in a revolution. He was working with others to create phony Catholic organizations. That's even worse, to be like a termite from within. Now, all she had to do was fire Podesta. That's what any decent person would do. He's not a volunteer. He's not a low-ranking person. He's a man who's admitted to working against the Catholic Church, advising her. And Cardinal Dolan, of course, is right to say she should apologize for it. She should have apologized. She should have distanced herself from this a week ago.
Right. I just want to be clear. This happened in 2011, before Jennifer Palmieri and John Podesta joined the campaign. But you don't want to be seen alienating any block of voters, you know. But the question here for you was the Cardinal right. What if another religion was used?
Well, there's no question about it. Podesta was actually 2012 or 2011 with Palmieri. If this was some other religion, the New York Times wouldn't ignore it. Instead, the New York Times just gives you 1 or 2 sentences on this. Look, we've seen what's been going on in this situation here. Hillary Clinton is a liar, and she has an opportunity to distance herself from this so she won't do it. I defended her initially last week when the bigoted comments were made saying, you can't blame her for that. But then I found out about Podesta trying to create the revolution within the church. I said, no, she's responsible. Hillary Clinton owns this problem.
All right. I want to get your thoughts on this. We have a preview of the seating chart for tonight. And as you can see, Cardinal Dolan is between the 2 candidates. That's basically how it traditionally happens. My question to you, how do you think the 2 will interact, Donald Trump and Hillary?
Well, they'll be cordial. This is a roast. It's a fun night to raise money and whatnot. It puts Cardinal Dolan in an awkward position because of her, because she didn't do what was decent, which doesn't surprise me. But they'll have some fun and games, and that's okay. I'm glad I'm not going.
Have you ever been?
No, and I wouldn't go at this point. I don't like, I'm not into, you know, the tails and stuff like that. I'm a hot dog and a beer guy. I'm a real man.
You go down to
a lot of phonies there at the Al Smith dinner. I want nothing to do with most of them.
Bill Donahue of the Catholic League, thank you so much for your time.